Hello, everyone, and welcome to iQUANTA. So, most of the major exams of this academic year are now done, and it's now time for admission. So, on this note, I have a special guest with me today, Dr. Amit Gupta, sir, who is the founder and director of Narayana Business School, Gujarat. Sir, we welcome you.
Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
sir. I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Yeah, so we would like to have a brief discussion with you. Currently, a lot of students are getting various B school calls as well. The calls are currently out for a lot of B schools. Plus, there also results are also expected very soon for a lot of management exams. So
Hmm.
I think our students would learn a lot from you in this session. I'd like to start with first and foremost. Many of our students don't know that our CEO and founder, Mr. Indrajit Singh, is a member of the board of directors at Narayana Business School. And sir, so can you briefly describe how both of your visions aligned into this?
Before I start with that, there is a very interesting story associated with our association. So, if I can recall, it was way back in 2018,
Mhm.
somewhere in September or October. I was just reading one article wherein I read there is a guy known as Indrajit Singh. He hails from somewhere in Bihar, and he is using Facebook as a mechanism to teach students free of cost.
Right.
So initially he started this to solve the doubts, and now he has made a community on the Facebook to help student clearing multiple entrance examinations. I suppose I was reading this article somewhere around 8:30 in the night, and I was so influenced by this that I searched him on internet and got his number. And I suppose by 9:30 I had called him.
Right.
And that time he was in Hyderabad and I was in Ahmedabad. So I
Right.
just called him, had a 30 minutes of interaction or discussion. And that led me to think, yes, I should meet this person because he is doing what we have done in the past.
Right.
So, 10 o'clock in the night, I booked my next day early morning flight to Hyderabad. The next day, I was in Hyderabad with Indrajit.
Mhm.
So, this is how, I met Indrajit. The good thing was he focused on the same thing, how we can enhance the education, how we can make it easy for people to have access to the education. Plus, he's a teacher. Same is my case. I'm also an academician, a teacher by profession.
Mhm.
So, that was a very interesting fact. When I started Narayana way back in 2000, 2001,
Right.
it was with just one vision, and that is the objective was to transform the way education is happening. The focus has to be more on developing the logical bent of mind. The focus is on, creating a version 2 of a student so that he can face the global and economic challenges and creating an innovative way of learning. The
Right.
same thing, I saw after 18 years, a guy known as Indrajit is doing. So this is how, we came together. And then once we met, we decided, yes, time has come that we should come together to come up something which is more innovative, something which is more based on experiential learning and something which develops, uh, an intellectual and logical mind of a student.
Right, sir.
So this is the common vision which I suppose me and Indrajit are sharing.
Mhm.
And this is how I offered him to join the board as well as the director of Narayana Business School way back in 2018-19.
Yeah, so now it's been like 5 years, 6 years, right? Okay. So, being the director at a business school, you must have seen a lot of students passing out, getting placed in top companies. So,
Hmm.
what, according to you, is the future of management education in India? Or do you think that management education has a critical role to play in making India the top three global economies?
Okay. See, as a founder of Narayana Business School, I believe that the future of management education in India is incredibly bright and dynamic. See, we are witnessing a paradigm shift towards more interactive, technologically driven, and global oriented learning environment. Over a period of time, if you look upon, the focus is increasingly on developing the skills like critical thinking, digital literacy, and the most important thing, and that is adaptability to change. With the way Indian economy is growing towards a 5 trillion economy or $5 trillion economy, it is very important to integrate it with the global market. And that is where, management education is poised to produce not just business leaders, but, change makers who are culturally aware, technologically adept, and, capable of navigating the complexities of global business landscapes. Plus, if you look up with the integration of AI, machine learning, data analytics into the curriculum, you can empower the future leaders to lead in an increasingly like digital, lead the digital world. This is the reason I feel, management education has a very significant role in the growth of an economy.
Right, right. That's a brilliant answer, sir. Also, like NBS Narayana Business School is a relatively new kid on the block. So, what makes your B school stand out from various universities and other MBA colleges who are providing the management programs, MBA degrees,
I
PG
would like to
degrees?
firstly correct you. This is not a new kid. Narayana Business School is into existence for 23 years. And the beautiful part
Okay,
of Narayana Business School is we happens to be probably among the very few business schools in India which is owned and run by two academicians. So Narayana Business School
okay.
in itself is a very successful case study where two teachers coming from a very meager background had a vision to transform the way education is happening. And this is how, Narayana Business School started in 2000 and today is 2024. So we are in 24 years. So we have a legacy of 24 years of excellence and a global alumni of more than 9,000 students. And being a, academic driven institution or an institution owned and managed by an academician, we do not believe in the concept of branding or marketing. We firmly believe that yes, we are adding value. And if we are adding value, obviously people are going to look out for us. So we are not a new institution. Secondly, what set apart what set us apart is our commitment to provide not just an education, but a transformative experience. See, we focus on holistic approach, wherein the concept of teaching is learning by doing. We believe that your learning has to be far beyond books. So unless and until you personally and practically experience things, you are not going to understand them logically. Plus, to support this concept, our curriculum is constantly updated to reflect the global business trends and, of course, the technological advancements. So, as I'm telling you, our focus or emphasis is purely on experiential learning, which is through real world projects, interactions with industry leaders, mentorships, and so on. Plus, as I told you, we have an alumni base of more than 9,000 students over the period of last 23 years. Once a student gets out of Narayana or gets into Narayana Business School, they have an access to a very strong alumni network and industrial connections, which obviously provides an invaluable resource and opportunities for the students. And most importantly, the faculty and the ecosystem, the state-of-the-art campus of more than 10 acres, running only one program, that is management program, PGDM and MBA, nothing else. This shows, even, a common man, if he decides to transform things, anything is possible in this world. So, we are an institution which is established in more than 10 acres in the heart of Ahmedabad. running only management programs, and that even PGDM and MBA. So there is no commercial aspect to it. And this is what is created when teachers create an institution.
That's an amazing answer, sir. Thank you for those insights. Like for those of our students who are currently watching this and who want to check a bit about your B school, who want to know the selection procedure. So, what is the process to get into Narayana Business School?
See, at Narayana Business School, we do not consider the scores of MAT, CMAT, CAT. We have our own national level entrance examination, which is known as NBSAT, Narayana Business School Aptitude Test. We undertake 2 rounds of NBSAT, NBSAT 1 and NBSAT 2. NBSAT 1 happened on the mid of December, and NBSAT 2 is happening on 5th of February. So these are the 2 gateways which you have to crack to get into Narayana Business School. See, to be more precise about the eligibility criteria, you need to have minimum 60% in 10th, 12th in graduation to be enabled or to be eligible to apply for application. Once you're through with the application, you undertake the NBSET. It's a national level entrance examination. In case if you clear this NBSET, then comes as the next round, that is your SOP, statement of purpose, and an interview.
Right.
So overall, if I'm talking about, we have an average selection ratio of 20%. And the beautiful part is Narayana Business School is also known as Mini India, because we have students from almost 27 states of India, including a couple of union territories. So, the kind of dynamic diversity exposure which a student experiences is beyond one's imagination. It has to be experienced. So this is what it is.
Okay, so everyone, there is another exam that you can target this year, that is NBSAT. So if you have any doubts around that, you can visit their website and check out the programs. Apart from that, concluding this interview right now, my last question to you would be to just give away something for the aspirants, those who are aspiring to get into these schools this year, and to all those who have scored good and to all those who have scored not up to their expectations. They would love to hear from you, sir.
Okay. See, to all the students who appeared for CAT examination, both those who have ranked well and those who didn't. Remember, your CAT score is just one step in your journey. For those who have excelled, congratulations on your achievement. This is just a testament of your hard work and dedication. Use this success as a stepping stone towards further excellence in management education. And for those who didn't score as expected, don't be disheartened. This is not an end to your path, but it is an opportunity to explore diverse avenues. Always remember, if you want to be successful, failure is the first step of success. Because when you look at failure, you need to identify the opportunities in the failure instead of failure itself.
Right.
And remember, your potential is not defined by single exam. You have to stay focused, explore multiple options, and keep pursuing your dreams with perseverance and passion.
So, sir, one concluding line from you that could probably end this interview. I'll just give a conclusion post that.
So wish you all great success for the upcoming B-School admissions and calls. And always remember that sky is the limit for you and you have to create your own destiny. No one can define your destiny. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Amit sir, for coming to our channel for your valuable insights. Our students would love to hear again from you. Hope to see you again soon, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.